Today on Greg's List, a look at people who make money from your misfortune. On this episode of Greg's List, we are smashing dishonest professions. Now, important note, some people on these jobs are wonderful. If you find one of the good ones, hold on to them. Protect them. Maybe write their name down somewhere safe. But there are others, the ones who smile warmly while quietly reaching for your wallet. Let's begin. Number 8. Mechanics. You bring your car in for a little noise. Tick, tick, tick. They bring you back a quote that sounds like a medical diagnosis. Well, it's not good. Prices are supposed to be regulated, yet one shop says $200, another says $800, and a third says, honestly, it might be cheaper just to start over as a pedestrian. Mechanics aren't fixing cars, they're fixing numbers. And somehow my wallet is always the part that needs the most work. Number 7. Librarians. Now hear me out. I went in there with a perfectly reasonable request. I said, there's a book on this shelf I don't agree with. You should ban it. They refused. I said, okay, but what if it makes me uncomfortable? Still no. Apparently librarians believe in things like free access to information and letting adults decide for themselves. Then they tell you to whisper in the library. What don't they want people to hear? Number 6. Movers. Movers give you a quote, then arrive and say, oh, you didn't mention stairs? One step. One goddamn step. Then they move all your stuff outside, and that's when the price changes. Because what are you going to do? Carry the couch back in? Movers don't move furniture. They move leverage. Number 5. Healthcare. Going to the doctor now feels like paying a cover charge. $75 just to sit in a lobby with old magazine and a fish that looks emotionally exhausted? You see the doctor for 5 minutes. They say, you should see a specialist. At that point, they're just a very expensive signpost. And when you ask why it costs so much, they shrug. It's the system. Yeah, well, the system just charged me $300 to tell me to drink water. Quick pause. If you've laughed even once so far, consider checking out my Patreon page or Amazon wishlist at gregslist.com. You support the show, I keep making episodes, and I don't have to sell a kidney. Everybody wins. Back to the list. Oh yes, please, click subscribe. That would make me so happy. Number 4. Credit repair. Credit repair companies promise miracles. We'll fix your credit fast by charging you $99 a month to write letters you could have written yourself. They say, we'll erase your bad history. Great, start with college math. And the fine print always says, results not guaranteed. Translation, we're definitely taking your money, just not promising anything else. Number 3. Used car dealers. Used car dealers pat the hood and say, she runs like a dream. Yes, a stress dream. They always say, one owner, little old lady, church on Sundays. Sure, and NASCAR on Mondays. Certified pre-owned just means the car started and nobody screamed. 2. SEO Wizards. Wizards? They talk like Hogwarts has a marketing department. Backlinks, keywords, metadata. Translation, we'll charge you $2,000 a month to change 3 words on your website. They call themselves wizards, but the only real magic trick is how fast your money disappears. Number 1. Contractors. Contractors love 2 phrases. 2 weeks tops and ballpark figure. 2 weeks later, your kitchen looks like a crime scene, and the contractor is posting vacation photos. The job costs double, takes triple the time, and by the end, you don't have a new bathroom. You have trust issues. That's this episode of Greg's List. For the record, I was an SEO wizard back in the early days of the internet. And no, I didn't share my secrets with anyone. Today's exit music is a snippet from The Tree, a song about why you should never mess with bears, in case that wasn't obvious. Thank you for watching. And remember, one of these was fake. Good luck figuring out which one. I think it was obvious.
He had a good job
until the timber mill closed, but no big whoop. His true ambitions were exposed in his spare time. He had practiced every day for his big dream, which was to dance at the ballet. Who'd have thought he would be killed by a bear near a big pine tree? Greg's List is a Guano production.